Hi guys, it's Dale with the insurance. Today we're talking about an article that's definitely for the times. And to be honest, in the age of social media, a lot of people that have influences, right, may not have this coverage, and you really should. The title of the article is Defamation Insurance Coverage Explained, right? And before we even get to it, you'll understand why you need it. And hopefully most of you already have it. But defamation as a definition formally is simply kind of saying something that's unfavorable and untrue about a person or a thing or a company. Typically, it's in the process of propping yourself up, right? It's most often associated with kind of slander, which is saying something orally that's mean, unfavorable, untrue about another person, another company, or libel, which are things that are of the same fashion, they're just written, right? And you combine the reason why this in the coverage, just to get the definitions out of the way, the coverage covers your kind of legal costs up to the limits of the policy and any rewards that are given through the legal process, right? So most often this coverage is tucked into GL, right? General liability. So whether you know it or not, if you have kind of a GL policy, whether in your BOP or your commercial package policy, you have a bit of this coverage already in there, right? For slander and libel. But there are times where you may need more coverage than what's tucked into these smaller policies, in which a policy defamation coverage policy would come in handy, right? And also it may be tucked in a media liability policy, but it comes up. You combine these social media platforms with a society that's extremely litigious in nature, right? And you have it's a combustible situation where almost anything you say, and it may be rightfully so. I mean, it's opinion, but now that social media is so prevalent, one person can literally go viral with a negative review and tank a small company or a larger company. Truly tank, because the word gets around so fast, right? Now, if what they say is untrue, right? Unfavorable and untrue, and done in a space where they're trying to negatively impact this company or person, then yes, they should be able to take that person to court, because it will be easy to kind of quantify how much money, how they've hurt them financially, right? By essentially lying, right? So if you are obviously, if you're every company should have this form of coverage, right? Period. But if you have outsized influence, right, and you're in media, or you're in a environment or industry where competition is really kind of, you've got sharp elbows, and you've got a sales team that may have to scrounge to get every sale, because in those environments, people are more likely to take you to court, right? Take you through tort law, say what you said, what you did, what you've been doing on the market is untrue. The things that you said about our product are untrue. And just going to court is very expensive, right? So to have this cover those legal costs, those court costs, let alone if the person is awarded any financial damages, just the court costs could be a saving grace with this type of coverage, right? And then if you're kind of you're an influencer and perhaps you've gone viral, you've got more followers than you started out with 2-3 years ago when it may have been in the thousands. You have enough people listening to you and following you to move the needle for a company if you sway them either way. So you have to be you have to pay attention to kind of what you're saying and be careful to make sure obvious, and I don't want to say it's obvious, to make sure what you're saying is truthful, right? And it's not unfavorable and untrue and obviously damaging or meant to damage competition, right? Because you can be sued for that. And in this society, the chances are you will be. But this is why you look at kind of defamation insurance coverage in particular. So hopefully this doesn't scare you into gaining more influencers. It's phenomenal. I follow quite a lot of people and I love to read reviews before making a purchase. But just make sure those people out there with that type of following, make sure you're properly covered, just in case, because some people do end up, some actors out there do end up just trying to sue as many people as they can, even if they know what was said may have been a mistake or is in fact true, right? So hopefully this was helpful, guys. Thanks for stopping by. We'll chat next week. Hey guys, thanks for watching our video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more awesome content. And if you really liked it, hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. We love hearing from you. We love hearing from our viewers. So be sure to leave a comment below with your thoughts on this video, and we'll see you in the next one.